to me. Yeah.
This is Judge Joe Brown, and we're listening to We All Be News. News-free Dixie for the 21st century.
You're talking about the lesser of the evils. That's a violation of God.
That's right.
Here's the lesser of the evils. Your grandmother's sick. And you have to go because you got a foot operation. And you only got two people you can pick from to watch her till you get back. One has been arrested for raping old women. He's been arrested twice. The other one's been arrested 40 times. Which one do you pick? The one that's been arrested twice or 40? That's the lesser of the evils. That's the lesser, and that's what this election is going to end up for a lot of you. The lesser of the evil. That's why Hitler and the Nazis came in. When Hitler won the first time, it was less than 5,000 people. That's what you get for the lesser of the evils. If you vote for the lesser of the two evils, you should end up with the evil of the evil. And that's what's going to happen. Now, let's look at this here. There's John Hanson, black face, gray nappy hair. Okay? Now, let's show you how it works. $2 bill. All money belongs to the 12 Federal Reserve banks. So if you have this, it's not to the United States, it belongs to this family, 11th family. Okay? Now, let's watch. This is, did we do this before?
No, sir.
We didn't.
Did a dollar bill about Dallas.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. So now, this is, glad you said that. Now, this here belongs to the 11th Federal Reserve, which is the 11th family.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Now, universal law, they can't hide it. Here he is there, black. Now, in the South, a lot of black folks that look at that, they can pick out the mulattoes. Because they had a lot of mulattoes in the South. They grew up with them. They grew up with them.
Wow.
We declare our right on this earth to be a man, to be a human being, to be respected as a human being by any means necessary.
Do you understand that every American citizen, while we playing and running around it with ISIS and everybody drunk downtown and everybody at the club twerking and everybody is happy, do you understand that all our lives in jeopardy? Do anybody understand that but me?
No.
You
ABC News Special Report.
And good morning, everyone. I'm Kira Phillips. We're coming on the air because the Supreme Court has just released a major decision which could have a profound impact on the midterm elections. The justices issuing a ruling on a case out of Louisiana involving the Voting Rights Act, redistricting, and whether states must end any consideration of race when redrawing congressional maps. The decision potentially reducing the influence of minority voters and minority representation in Congress. Let's get right to our senior Washington correspondent, Devin Dwyer, who covers the Supreme Court for us. Devin.
Kira, this decision is 6-3, written by Justice Samuel Alito, and it's a significant decision and a setback for the landmark Voting Rights Act of 1965, which was passed to guarantee equality in how we vote, and of course addressing the systemic and historic racial discrimination, especially across the South. This decision came in a case out of Louisiana involving a court-ordered drawing addition of a second majority black district in that state because of the size of the state's population. And the Supreme Court today, in this decision, said that the court violated the 14th Amendment by adding, the state rather, violated the 14th Amendment by adding that district. They used race impermissibly, consciously, to add a second district to aid those voters, and they said that is simply not allowed under our Constitution. Justice Samuel Alito didn't go as far as saying race can never be used in drawing these maps. That's something the court has affirmed before to comply with the Voting Rights Act, but he put a significant new limit on how courts can order states to draw their maps to be more equitable. He said that Section 2 imposes liability only when evidence supports a strong inference that the state intentionally drew its map to discriminate. So a setback for minority voters in Louisiana, and now, Kira, the impact of this decision is going to start to ripple across the country.
Let's talk about that impact and bring in our legal contributor and law professor at Hofstra University, James Sample. I mean, James, this is clearly, gutting landmark legislation here.
Absolutely correct, Kira. This is a ruling that almost completely constitutionalizes a color blindness principle to the point that even race-conscious remedies designed to remedy racial discrimination are unconstitutional under the very amendments, the 14th and 15th Amendments, that the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act were designed to make real and manifest in the country. So this is a diametrical shift in voting rights practices, a diametrical shift in the area of race and racial discrimination and the remedies for racial discrimination.
James, thanks. Let's bring in Chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce. Now, Mary, let's just talk about what this will mean for the midterms and beyond.
Yeah, well, Kira, President Trump certainly has backed this nationwide effort to try and redraw districts ahead of the midterms to try and boost Republicans' chances. We haven't heard from the president yet about this ruling, but I suspect he certainly will have some positive comments to say about it. This is also worth noting that this announcement is coming just the morning after the president had 6 conservative Supreme Court justices on the guest list here last night for that lavish state dinner with the king. But there is no question that the president, we have seen him and other Republicans backing these efforts in many states across the country ahead of the midterms. And now, as Devin was noting, this will set off an opportunity for other states to try and follow suit. And it certainly could reduce the minority voter influence across the country going forward.
We'll be following it for sure. Mary, James, Devin, thank you all so much. And our
In this scene from the 2012 movie, Abraham Lincoln spells out the terms of Reconstruction.
All they heard was the first time any president has ever made mention of Negro voting.
In 1865, he said freed slaves who were intelligent or had served as soldiers should be allowed to vote. The 14th Amendment, passed in 1868, guaranteed this right as part of the full citizenship accorded to African American men. But for much of the 20th century, voting remained a contentious issue. The 19th Amendment, ratified in 1920, gave women the right to vote, but the racial divide remained. Some states continued to limit voting, either through measures like the poll tax or direct intimidation of African American voters. In the South, there were even whites-only primaries. This is Sam Tannenhouse of the New York Times. The first modern Civil Rights Act was signed by President Eisenhower in 1957. It created a federal commission authorized to enforce voting rights. Senator Strom Thurmond conducted the longest filibuster in history, more than 24 hours, in an effort to thwart the bill. But it passed.
The location for the meeting with Senator Rubicon.
Still, voting was not equal for all. Massive resistance in the Deep South was organized to keep blacks from the polls, and legal enforcement was hampered by all-white juries. Voting rights became a central issue in the civil rights movement.
I think this march will go down as one of the greatest.
In 1965, the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. led the march from Selma to Montgomery for better voting laws. The nation was shocked by images of the marchers being attacked. And less than 5 months later, President Lyndon Johnson signed the Voting Rights Act of 1965. It barred states and districts from curtailing the vote on the basis of race, color, or language.
It is wrong, deadly wrong, to deny any of your fellow Americans the right to vote in this country.
Sections 4 and 5 of the bill included special provisions to ensure fair voting practices in a number of states, most of them in the South. Voting rights advocates say some citizens there continue to be disenfranchised. But the Supreme Court's close ruling on Tuesday, striking down Section 4, suggests that conditions have changed since 1965, and it is left to Congress to reconsider the act.
Catherine, all the rest of us, saving lives.
Yeah. Listen to me. Yeah.
So that y'all celebrate us and help us open up vocational schools and save our kids and our kind. You don't want to do that. You want to sit in the back like a house nigga, a coon, and do what you do. Because I have 5,000 heaven-making angels around me. And anybody come against me, God is going to destroy them. I can name all the people that come at me. God has destroyed them, have created problems in their family.
Yeah.
So again, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm saying to you is that the black woman is the mother of earth. She has melanin in her skin, right here, melanin. The sun is her friend, not her enemy.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen to me. Yeah.
Now some of your crew is snitching. Get out the game. Whatever money you got, go open some kind of business. If you don't know how to open a business, do what my partner did. He gave his money to the restaurant owner. Now he rich, because the restaurant owner paid him every month. He invested like $500,000 with it. And now he out of Galveston, so now he get rich. Him and his wife got a big home. They come out of Texas University. If you ain't an entrepreneur, invest your money with a D. Or with Catherine, whoever doing business. With me. I'm going to build 90 townhouses. I need 2.5 right now. So, again, invest your money with somebody you can trust. Get out the game. If you don't get out the game, you're going to prison. And 85-90% of the time you do, when you get out, you'll be dead.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. So, it's China Biden talking to you.
Listen to me. Yeah.
In 1964, after decades of Black Americans being denied voting rights, a group of courageous activists set out to make a change. This is History Honors 250. Bob Moses had witnessed how segregation laws and violence prevented Black citizens from voting. In 1964, he helped organize Freedom Summer, a voter registration drive that brought mostly white Northern volunteers to join activists in Mississippi, where they faced segregationist hostility. On June 21st, 1964, 3 volunteers were murdered by white supremacists. But this horrific crime only brought national attention to the injustices in Mississippi. Freedom Summer would become instrumental in pushing Congress to pass the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965, ensuring no citizen could be denied their part in democracy because of their race.